Alright guys, I'm going to try to make this video as fast as I can. I only have 15 minutes and there's like 4 different dates that I have to check and verify and stuff. Okay? We're going to go back. Some dates that Donnie mentioned: October 1st, 1951. November? Really? September, November? Really? July 1st, 1970. October 6th, 1980. And December 3rd, 1983. We're going to start with the earliest, which is 1951. Okay? And there's actually a specific time on that video that I want to share with you guys because he mentions it. So we have the year 1951. We're going to put in the month of October. Let's go to the 1st. Okay. Where is my moon phase chart? This is the moon phase chart. He actually mentions that there's a new moon on this day, but there's also one on the 30th. Okay. You can go back and check my moon phase video. Moon phase, new moon. The phase called new moon is when the moon is between the earth and the sun and is not receiving sunlight. Therefore, it is not illuminated. I do want to go back here. 18, 19, 39. That's the time. And I just want to go back here because it didn't change the time for me. Okay. Whatever. Close enough. Center on the moon, and there's a pole in the way. And you see that we have the field of view at 60 degrees. Oh, wait, I forgot to change location. San Francisco, California. Okay. So, duh. Forgot to change location. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's advance this a bit. We want to center the moon. See that there's no label. And then the label appears. Okay. Let's go back. We can see that there's no label until that afternoon. Okay. Ooh, go back. You see kind of label right there? Alright, let's advance it. Actually, I'm going to go back here. September 30th. Okay? 2 days before October 1st. Or a day before. Let's advance this. We have the moon selected. You can see the information here. Field of view is still at 60 degrees. And we have it centered on selected object. The label comes up, comes down. See how the moon goes underneath the sun. It'll change now. Label comes on, comes off. Label's on. Okay? It's now October 2nd, October 3rd. Label's on. Let's go back here. And we'll do September 25th. Okay? Center on the moon is down here. Let's go back in the day. Okay. It's coming up before the sun. Has a label. I showed you in the other videos. I took ground off. I'm not going to take it off here. I'm trying to make this video as quick as I can. Okay, label. This is getting monotonous. Label. 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 Label appears and then disappears. Or label was on and then it disappears. It'll disappear now for this day. Disappears again. And reappears. Okay. The next date here would be 1970, July, of course. Oh my God. 1970, July 1st. Okay. There's the moon with label. I'm going to do field of view, 60 degrees. And we're going to center the moon. Let's go back in the day. Whoa. Okay. This is June 30th, 1970. Label. July 1st. Label. And the label disappears. And the reason why the label actually disappears is because the new moon is now. It was there and then it's gone. And I'll show you that here. We'll go to July 1970. He's saying new moon was on the 1st. Incorrect. New moon was on the 3rd. 1970, July 3rd. No label, new moon. Next date is 1980, October 1st. No, October 6th. I'm sorry. October 1st was the other one. This is where he's saying new moon was. Okay, we see that it has a label. At field of view, 60 degrees. Let's take a look at our new moon chart, or moon phase chart. Okay, we'll look up October of 1980. He's saying the 6th was new moon. New moon wasn't until the 9th. Okay? Let's play it through. So you can see when it's approaching new moon, the label will disappear. This is October 7th, 1980. Going into October 8th, 1980. And the label disappears. The moon is now in new moon phase. The label was there, it disappeared. Now it is October 10th, 1980, and you saw a label was on throughout the day. Label remains on. Okay? What's his next day of madness here? 1983, December 3rd? December 3rd. Okay? 1983, December 3rd. Okay, where's my moon chart? Okay. December 1983. He's saying new moon was on the 3rd. It's actually on the 4th. So he's a day off. Okay? We'll bring this back here to the morning. I'll actually bring it back. Alright. Alright. It's now going into December 2nd, 1983. Label. Still at field of view, 60 degrees. And the label appears and then disappears. We are now entering the new moon phase day of December 4th, 1983, no label. We'll continue on. December 5th, 1983, label. December 6th, 1983, label. So I've shown you the 4 days he claims new moon, and there was a label. When in doubt, the actual new moon was not the day he specified. That's why the label was semi-visible at times, if not completely. Only when getting closer and approaching the actual moon phase, new moon, is that you can see that the label disappears. I showed this with December of this year, with the March of next year, and with all of the other dates that he mentioned in his video. Like I said, you can literally do this you can literally run Stellarium at the speed I was using, keep the moon highlighted, have your moon phase calendar ready, okay? You can go to every month, okay? And you can see that the label will disappear when it is reaching new moon phase. I don't know what he was trying to debunk or who he was trying to debunk, but he just made himself look like a fool even more. I literally have made, I don't even know how many other videos today, trying to break down every single little thing. Maybe he'll understand it, probably won't. My opinion on this whole thing is, I really don't want to look at 1983, I want to look at today. Okay? He is no longer in the search of real truth, or he's not doing real research. He's just blurting shit out because that's what he does. And him calling me stupid and an idiot is not going to make me stop actually showing you guys the facts, not me making shit up. I've done it in all these videos. I don't even know how many times, showing you how the label system works here on Stellarium in regards to the moon. I'm pretty sure from now on he's going to pull everything else out, and he's going to say, well, this label disappears and this label stays, and we can go on and on and on. I will continue to do exactly what I've done, showing you guys the same program he's using. If I'm not mistaken, I think he showed the same calendar, the same website. I don't even remember. And I'll show you guys, and I'll compare it live for you guys. Something he can't do. He barely ever uses the full zoom feature. Okay, whatever the hell I highlighted right now, I don't want to highlight. Let's highlight the sun. Let's select the sun. He, can't really do this. I think he did once or twice in the video, but he uses more the zoom feature on Stellarium. When you get into a certain, even with the moon, I did show it in other videos, when you get into a certain zoom, the label will stay on at all times. I also showed you guys the settings that you can always have the labels on regardless. So we'll see what other crap he says. He's going to say it because he's going to say it. That's just what Donnie does. He can say what he wants. He can call me what he wants. Like I said a long time ago, and I think I even said it. That was the video that got removed, which I'm still waiting for this whole copyright thing. I said his words are about as credible as my dog's shit. So they hold the same weight as my dog's shit. Calling me stupid, coming from him, does not offend me. Somebody that's educated and actually smart that calls me stupid would probably make me cry. Coming from him, it actually makes me laugh, and it motivates me. I'll give him credit. He motivates me to actually make videos of this nature. And I know he's going to twist that up, and he's going to say that I said that he encourages me to make videos to prove him wrong. Okay, I said it. Proof is in the pudding, and I've done everything that I possibly can to show you guys this whole label thing that he's trying to use now with Stellarium, because everything else he's done has been proven wrong. So now he has to use Stellarium to try to prove his point of insanity. Well, I just proved my point of sanity. And he says question everything, and I say, agreed, you should question everything, but you should also use logic and common sense that God gave you and say, okay, why is this label really disappearing? What is going on here? Let me look deeper. All right? Thank you guys so much, and we'll see what happens.